Hi, everybody. This is my evaluation of the Agora Cyber Charter School website. To start off, you can just see there is a wide variety of information. Just from the get-go, it gives its main address, its phone number, its email, and this is its homepage, so it's giving you the most up-to-date information. I noticed right away that obviously their enrollment has been pretty high lately just because they are putting the elementary school on the wait list. Still enrolling for students in the high school and middle school. They always have a virtual open house, which I think is pretty cool. I would assume that, brings a lot of people in and they get to kind of see what their child or what they will be in store for. And, it just gives them the most recent information, just as, they welcomed a new leader, a new CEO joined their team. Actually, he had been there for 12 years as a principal, and now he is the CEO. And it's just, giving you graduation 2020, congratulations, okay? And then we're going to come back up. So as you can see, it breaks it down into our school, enrollment, community, resources and support, and logins. So if we go into our school, I noticed right away they just give you so much information. Every single thing that you could think of is broken down. Um, Gives you really detailed information about their administration, and then even as their instruction model, the board of trustees, their mission, vision, and core values, which is obviously, I'm sure, really important to a lot of parents. Their calendar, and then it breaks down each school individually. So Agora is pretty large. It's a K through 12. Um, so you can see that the elementary school, actually, even middle school, high school, it's broken down into their full day schedule, a half day schedule, and then it shows each school's principals, special ed directors, some quick links. Middle school, kind of same thing, full day schedule, half day schedule. The principals, I really like how it shows a picture of the principal, gives a little detail information about them. And then we go to the high school. This one obviously has a lot more information just because the students are able to pick their own classes. It gives their full day schedule, half day schedule, any student recognition, graduation details, and then NCAA eligibility. So, like if they want to play sports. And it gives information about testing, all of the principals. As you can see, the high school obviously is very large because you have the most amount of principals. You have your head principal and then a principal per grade, assistant principal, and then a director of special education. I also liked how they had a special ed person for each building, technically, each school, elementary, middle, and high school. Then they have the orientation departments, testing, which is a big one. The students are kind of required to find their own testing sites around the state, and they're required to take the state standardized testing. Enrollment, you can put in your pre-enrollment form. You can call if you have any questions. I like how they have student kind of little excerpts on the side, just telling, a little bit about them and why they liked Agora. Community, I thought, is a really interesting tab to include. Gives a little detail information about the PTO events, which because I'm assuming that a lot of students don't realize that if you do go to virtual school, that they still hold events and proms and back to school events, and they hold fundraisers. I saw if you go into the events, they were actually obviously right now with COVID, it's not happening, but um, they have a international travel club, which is pretty cool. They're going to Japan and Europe, so that might be, a really fun thing to do and see. Okay, and then they have fundraising, parent mentors, parent newsletters, social media, clubs, which, I think this is another kind of selling point for the school. Um, it's really like a regular, typical brick and mortar school, except it's online. They have clubs, they have National Honor Society, they have the events, the trips, just like your typical school would. Resources and support, trauma-informed resources, tech support, which I'm sure gets a lot of use. Okay, and then your contact card, translation, frequently asked questions, and then their logins. So where the kids can log in, the parents, I think it's pretty easily set up to find everything. Overall, I thought the website was very informative. It really gave me a detailed view of what it looks like at Agora Cyber Charter School. Um, I think that they're very organized and a kind of, like they say, a well-oiled machine. So that was my evaluation.